Hi guys, welcome back to Mango Hawk channel. I'm Mango, and I've back on this Minecraft world. I'm a little farther ahead than I was last time. I did a little off-camera mining, and as you should be seeing soon in the clip, I got myself, wrong button, some diamonds. I'll play the clip about now. Oh shit, guys! Diamonds. First diamond of the world, actually, that I found. Diamond! Nice. Alright. First diamonds. Oh, damn. I have 5 diamonds? Nice. Yeah, first diamonds, guys. I'm also in a mine shaft. Damn it. It's fine. We'll talk about this later. Whenever This is mining Parker. Video Parker will be there to explain it to you. Bye-bye! And that's about where I got my diamonds from. And I also got a little bit of iron, some iron there. Found a golden apple. Found a really big mine shaft. I'll show it to you guys soon. Can't press my buttons right, but there it is. And yeah, I have some plans for this world. I don't know if I've told you in the last video, but whenever I make a new survival world, I always have my copy of it and set up a creative world. And I did just that for this one. And I'm going to build a house about here. And I'm going to go for a style I work with a lot. It's not try to do anything special, just do something fun. I'll have a pier going out about this area, and here kind of be like the center work of the house, about here. So with that in mind, we got some cobblestone, which is going to be our main kind of thing, our cobblestone, stone brick, smooth stone. That's going to be the main thing, with oak wood as our kind of secondary color. But right now, I probably won't be working on that mainly in this episode. I think this episode is going to be a lot more of kind of still exploring out the world, trying to find more blocks to use, and just kind of see what we can find. Right now, I actually do need to get myself a little more storage. Sorry about that, a little cut there. I had to do something. My fault. Sorry. But oh shit, forgot my bed down in the mines. Also, this episode might make a chicken farm. Ooh, that's a lot of mobs actually. That's a lot of ghouls. Let's go to sleep. See my achievement. Got some diamonds. I think got like 10 minutes since I actually got it, so haven't been mining too much off camera. I'll try to do most things on camera, but things like mining and like building, I probably won't do all of it on camera, just because it can kind of be a slightly tedious process. Alright, so be careful with these creepers. I know they're coming after me, and I don't want to fix many holes in this base. Oh, that's my shit gone too. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. I don't even know where the fuck my house was. Shit, dude. Fuck. This is bad. This is really bad. Well, I guess we're going back home. This is gonna be a journey. Whoopsie. I heard the creep to my side. I was like, fuck, I'm gone. And then I died. But for some reason, the creeper beside me, why did he still explode? I should have been. That's annoying. This is really annoying. I'm pissed off. But maybe we can find something else cool while we journey back home. I guess I did say this episode is gonna be about exploring. So I guess we'll explore while we get back home. Happy accident. But let's go. I'm not gonna cut this out. I'm not gonna go back because I'm not a pussy. All right, I accept my mistakes when they happen, and I use my mistakes and learn from them, which I don't learn. Creepers will always do this to me because I'm a big dumb stupid idiot. And I saw the creepers. I know I did. I knew there was multiple. Why didn't I think about, oh, while I'm fighting one creeper, the other one could come up behind me? Why did I not think of that? That's such an obvious thing. Of so much. I'm mad. I'm rambling now. But while we walk, I can talk more about Minecraft and all these new updates. Like, look, these like little leaves on the ground, the like flowing leaf pattern, particle. It looks so nice. It adds so much more life to Minecraft, which I love. And then like in Bedrock, like that new like shader pack they added, it looks insane. It looks so good. Like it's so crazy to me. And like it looks so good, and like I can just gush about it at all times. And like the new like update with all the baby, like, you know, the new baby animal things, that looks so, it's so cute. As much, I won't lie, I do really like just, it's just the animal but they have a tiny body and big head. I do like that. I won't lie, I'll miss it. It was a feature, well, not a feature, but like a part of Minecraft that, I don't know, it's really cute and fun, and I'll miss it. But I won't lie, seeing those baby chicks, oh, they're so awesome. That is a hole and a half. Oh, it's a lush cave too. Do you know, if you see those azalea bushes, that means that it's a lost cave up ahead. Sorry, not lost. Lush cave up ahead, or like right below. So if I were to mine straight down, it'd be a lush cave. If I can get an azalea bush from this, though, I might honestly grab it, because I really like azalea bushes. We're trying for it. We don't have much food, actually. We'll find glowberries down here. Let's see if I can. Oh, ow, I'm getting him. Oh, yeah, azalea bushes, perfect. That's exactly what I came for. Also grab a little moss as well, so we can make a moss farm. And save a little stuff for the future. We'll also grab some glowberries because I'm hungry. Oh shit! The next one. Oh, it's fish. I thought it was an axolotl. All right, we head back up. Kind of says I'm on a lush cave near my base, but it's fine. We got some moss to make a moss farm, which is nice. Because what we need, just a piston, some stone, and just a piston, some stone, and a bone meal. Make a moss farm, which makes a bone meal farm. To make what? Because I'm probably gonna make a dried kelp farm for my furnaces, and that'll need bone meal, of course. What else will I need bone meal? I'll need bone meal for probably some other stuff. Dried kelp is just probably the best. I like dried kelp a lot. Hi, this is Editor Parker here. Turns out the rest of the footage for the first part of the episode got corrupted. And I can't use it. So, we're just going to put you on to part 2. Essentially what you need to know for part 2 is that some creeper explosions happened. And I'm not showing you my inventory because it's kind of spoilers for the rest of the episode, but some creeper explosion happens. I rebuilt part of the base. So I added some stuff, and then I cut away to start working on I think there was like about 4 creeper explosions at my base because I don't learn from my mistakes. But we're gonna put you in part 2. It'll be fine. This is my fault. It shouldn't happen again. I fixed the issue. It'll happen again in the episode, but I'll realize a lot sooner that the footage was messing up. See you guys then. Ta-ta, bye-bye. Hi, welcome back from that little cut. For you guys, it was instant. For me, that was a few hours because I kind of got distracted. So after the cut, after my creeper deaths, I was like, you know what, give myself some food. See kind of where I repaired it all. But wanted to give myself some food, made myself some pretty damn good burgers, got distracted and went and played a Roblox with my friends. We played a Roblox game called Suitborn. Do you guys know the Godzilla like analog horror on YouTube called Man in the Suit? Where essentially a man got like was in like a Godzilla suit, you know, like the old ones they used to use for like the city destruction scenes. Yeah, he had that, and he like fused with the suit, if I remember. So he did that, and then he got like turned into a monster, and someone made a Roblox game based off that. They just added to it. There's 2 nights right now, and a new game mode called Bloodbath with Jet Jaguar. Love Jet Jaguar. If you don't know anything about Godzilla, sorry for info dumping like this, but sorry about that cut, guys. Go back to this. Sorry about that cut, guys. Little problem happened, but we're back. And I was talking about the Jet Jaguar and the new, and I don't know why I'm doing this. The Roblox game, Suitborn. It's a very cool game, very fun game. I played with my buddies. Played that. We played. I forget if I mentioned the mode called Bloodbath before the cut, but we played a mode called Bloodbath. I had Jet Jaguar. I think it was in a partnership with a different thing because they had non-Godzilla monsters in it, and the entire thing about that was it was all Godzilla monsters. I don't know what it was partnered with, but I assumably Bloodbath. But it had like the Grin and I think one called the Lunch Lady. But that was really fun. That was nice. We played a Roblox game called Realm Rampage. That was fun. We played Dragon Ball Nexus. We played Project Power. All really fun Roblox games, which you guys should definitely try out. But now that we're done talking, let's go exploring. We're gonna go just try to find. I think the main thing we're trying to find now is kelp. I think that's our big thing we're looking for. We want kelp. We need some bread. We want kelp as our main thing. If we can also find some spruce and some cherry wood, that'd be nice. Because I just like cherry blossoms, and like I said, spruce is my favorite building block. I have the other 2 right beside me, bamboo and sand. See, I can make references to my past videos. Granted, that was just one video ago, but still a reference. Oh yeah. I was just talking about Roblox. I know in the first episode I explained the reason I was a platypus was because I am a platypus, but where I really started becoming a platypus is in Roblox, because that's my Roblox avatar. He's a platypus in a mech, and I got him because I restarted Roblox. I didn't play in for like years, and I was started on my PlayStation, and I saw on PlayStation Plus there was a Roblox avatar that was just a platypus in a mech suit. I was like, hey, that's kind of funny. And I was like, that would be my guy. And that's kind of how he became, my avatar. You can see him in my first video, my like introductory video. You can actually see him there. That's him. That's the guy I'm talking about. It's just complete coincidence, kind of like my name, which Mangohawk. Mangohawk came from Overwatch. Weirdly enough, I was playing Overwatch. I was doing my thing in Overwatch. Overwatch 2, I should specify. In Overwatch 1, I didn't have it, but did my thing. It gave me a randomized name, and that name just so happened to be Mangohawk. I was looking for the name change at the time, because my original name was based off Sonic the Hedgehog, which I love Sonic the Hedgehog, named Sonic Adventure, but... Hey guys, sorry for that really weird cut. I had some issues with the recording software, but we're back. And I'll get back to the story I was talking about. I was talking about the origin of my name. Like I said, my name was originally a Sonic Adventure reference, but adventure is spelled wrong. And I had that name for years and years, since the 4th grade, like I said. And I started playing Overwatch with my sister. Like if you guys watch the series, you should know this, but I don't like Overwatch. Overwatch 2, I should say. I was a fan of Overwatch 1. Oh, shit, something hit me. Spider! Shit. It's nighttime? No. I guess Brothers is aggressive. Back to my story. That damn spider interrupted me. But, not a big fan of Overwatch 2, but I do like Overwatch 1. I did like Overwatch 1. I did play Genji, not Genji, didn't play Genji. Tried Genji, tried to play him, never got into him. But I did play Zenyatta and Reinhardt. Those are my two guys. Played a little Lucio too. But I do play some Overwatch 2 because to play with like my sister. But while playing that, it gave me a randomly generated name because I don't know, I'm not sure why. I could probably have changed it, but it gave me the name Mangohawk. I saw the name, I was like, huh, I kind of like the name. So I just kind of stuck with it. And ever since then, I've been known as Mangohawk. I fully changed it. I remember I wanted to kind of change my name at the point because I was embarrassed of Sonic Adventure spelled wrong. Sonic wasn't spelled wrong, the adventure part. That's an important detail. I love Sonic. I would never dare spell his name wrong. My glorious king. Sonic is love, Sonic is life. That's ball right there. But so I was like, change my name, and then I was like, you know what? Sure, I'll just run with Mangohawk. And like, it's a fine name. So I went and I used my one free name change on PlayStation 5 or PlayStation in general, which I don't know why there's only one free name change. I'm sorry, being a little loud. It's stupid. Made me angry though. But it's not either here nor there now. But I changed my name to Mangohawk. I changed it on everything. I didn't have the original Roblox account that Sonic Adventure came from though. I could probably pretty easily get it back if I wanted to. But I made a new Roblox account because I made it from my PlayStation account. And then my PlayStation account Roblox is my main Roblox now. And then I just ran with Mangohawk. Mangohawk's my name. Named my channel Mangohawk. Imagine the separate universe where my channel name was Sonic Adventure. I don't think I'd be as respectable as Mangohawk is, and being called Mango. I guess you could also call me Hawk as well. Almost said the funny. Is that a fucking Mesa? Almost said the funny word. Mangohawk toi, Mangohawk toi. God, I hate myself for that. Ooh. But it's my name, and it's what I'll be using for probably the rest of the universe. At some point, I'll pass the name down to my children so they also use it. Mangohawk is a strong family line. I'm gonna name my kid Mangohawk. No, I wouldn't do that to them. I'm not that. I won't be that terrible of a father. I will be a bad father though. Ooh, cactus flower. More things to put in the furnace. But since we found our ocean, which is one of the main reasons we are exploring, we get kelp to make a dried kelp farm. Oh, shit. But we got one of our accomplishments done. We found a mesa biome, and we love a good mesa, and that is at these coordinates. And if I ever need to actually check. Oh, and we found a coral biome. This has been a big day for us, guys. You guys got to learn the origin of my name. I found a coral biome and some kelp. Big day for us. I don't know if I told you guys, but I did grab moss for a moss farm as well, so I'll get that. If you guys don't know what a moss farm is, it is essentially just a bone meal farm, but instead of using like a skeleton spawner, because those are hard to find, you just use moss instead. I will need to learn how to actually do it, and if I find a tutorial, like when I find a tutorial video and you use it and do it, I will credit the person I use it from, even though they probably won't care that I use it really. But still, it's good to credit. I want give credit where credit's due. That's the takeaway of today's video. Give credit where credit is due, and also I hate Overwatch. I guess so those are the two lessons of today's video. Also, actually, there's pumpkins right there. Never mind. The pumpkin thing is no longer an issue because I found pumpkins there. I think there's pumpkins in my house too. But the reason I want pumpkins is so I can get some copper golems. Because I like those little guys. Because I think copper golems, like I've said before, are an amazing addition to this game. I accidentally punched my boat. Why did I get back in here? I just need to get out. It's fine. We're going to keep going. But, oh wait, actually, I might be able to find a Nautilus. I forgot those things existed. Yo, hey, never say I never showed you guys the new things. There he is. What? You need pufferfish for it, right? I don't have a bucket or a pufferfish, so we can just look at it for now. Look at these guys. This is a cool mob. It's very cool. It's useful. It's gonna help you with underwater building. This will be good because it just makes it so you don't need a conduit everywhere you go, and also it's just a fun way to travel. I don't know if it's faster than a boat. That is something I'm curious about. If it is faster than a boat, actually amazing. But the boat, I don't know. Just a good boat ride is always fun. You know, look, it feels more adventurous. Like you're rowing a boat to get treasure and such. Hey, speaking of treasure, we found there was a desert over there. We could have looked there, but I haven't found a desert temple in 3 years actually. I don't know why. Deserts are always really rare in my world. I can never find deserts or mangroves. I can find almost every other biome with ease, except desert. I feel like I find jungles more than I find deserts and mangoes. That's me. Mangroves. But I need to check their spawn rates. But I swear to you, I feel like jungles are rarer, right? My gut said maybe this is old Minecraft knowledge I have, and it's outdated. But I feel like jungles were they were one of the rare biomes. Maybe mangroves are also rare, but I don't think deserts are rare. But I feel like in every world I play in, deserts are just impossible to find. Do we want to go look for the buried treasure when we find it? I wish I had a shovel. It's a sandstone. Actually, mine this up. We got a leather cap of unbreaking, some moss, some bamboo, some potatoes, and some carrots. These can be farmed. So that's nice. There should be another chest somewhere. Where was I? One of my many of rambles I've had. There's a lot of rambles I've cut out. I won't lie to you. I've rambled a lot, and you guys have not heard half of them. I think I'm talking about the first episode mainly, but I recorded about an hour and 20 minutes of footage, and I got down to about 40 minutes. So I cut out about half of it, and the half I cut out was all me rambling. I like to ramble. A good ramble is a good spiral, you know? I love spiraling. Because I like talking about things I like. You know what I'm going to talk about today? Talk about the vigilantes, My Hero Vigilantes. I don't know where the anime is right now, but I know where it's been what the first episode of the new season is, and I'll only go up to information I have about that. I've read the entirety of Vigilantes. It's very good. I'm excited to see it, and you know what else I'm excited to see? That new My Hero Academia game, and I'm hoping when Vigilantes finishes up, it's going to be in the My Hero Academia game as a DLC. Also, Sorry, sidetracked again. I'm talking about the new My Hero Academia game now. My Hero Academia All Justice, I think it's called. Oh, Village, nice. But the new game, Gentle Criminals in that game. I know he's not a good guy. Was I think when his relationship with LaBlava is kind of icky. Like I think from what I remember, right? I haven't read the manga in a long time, in a hot minute, I should say, not a long time, but LaBrava was 18 or 19 when she met Gentle, and he was in his late 20s, early 30s, if I remember. Yeah, he looks like an old man. He's in but he was a teenager when he had white hair too, so that's just how he looks. But if I remember correctly, she was like 18 or 19. Still, kind of icky, you know. And but I would say my goat didn't want to be a part of it for a hot minute. He wasn't a part of it for a hot minute. Also, new spear. Well, not the new spear, but I get to check out the spear. Okay. I know some of its functionalities. Like we have stab, and then this scales with speed, I think. So it's really good. I've seen people use elytras. I've seen, watched Grian. Big Grian fan, if you can't tell. But I watched Grian, and when they were flying with elytras, they were going crazy, and they could like one-shot people. I don't know if they had armor on or not, but one-shotting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hearts. One-shotting 10 hearts is pretty good. And they didn't have like a netherite spear, it was straight diamond. I think it had enchants though. So, but like a fully enchanted netherite spear, and you're going like you just use like a firework, you could probably like do some really good seems like a good opening gambit in terms of things for like a attack. Ooh, compass and a buried treasure map, guys. We found one. This is awesome. This is hell yeah. Oh shit, wheat too. Nice. What do I not need? All this wood that I have, but I'm not gonna throw it away yet. Like I said, I hoard shit, and I don't need all the shit I hoard. I'm a hoarder. I don't know what to tell you. I like hoarding. I like having shit in my inventory and as I use it. Ooh, big. Oh, I might actually die. Is that copper? I forgot copper is like a thing now. Oh shit. Oh god. Survived. But copper armor is not good. But hoarding, bad. Back to I remember what I was talking about. My Hero All Justice. That game looks so good. Like being able to free roam and then go into like battles from that free roam looks such a cool mechanic. Like the battle. Like I liked the first two My Hero Academia games. How close is this? Where am I on the map? Oh, I'm fucking miles away. Maybe we'll get to it while we travel. But I like the My Hero games. Was the combat amazing? No, it could be better. Where especially the second one, you can kind of tell they just kind of put the character from the first game in the second game. But some of the DLC characters were crazy. Gentle was a DLC character in the second one. He was awesome. I loved him. He was my favorite character to play. Gentle was such a fun character, and like I was surprised how much fun I had with the Gentle criminal. He was like moving. What is this? Oh, Ruined Portal. Thought this was like a sniffer head. Kind of confused for a second, but let's go check the chest. But Gentle was so cool. Like his like ability in that game was so cool. Oh, golden carrots. Breaking. I don't have any armor on, so I'll grab you. Actually, I want the cactus. I don't know what's hand. All right, let's get it. Put it down. There. Okay. Let's go. But Gentle Criminal in that game was awesome, and hopefully Gentle Criminal in the second game. Oh, in the third game, I should say, will be even better because I have time to actually cook up on him. He's not. I do like his character. I just think he's he's an interesting character because he's a character who wanted to be a hero, tried to be a hero, got tried as a criminal, and then he was like, you know what? I'll be a gentle criminal, yeah, gentlemanly thief. Try to like do like a Zorro. What was Zorro or Robin Hood? He wasn't really Robin Hood. He was still just a thief, but I kind of liked it. He was a very fun character. I'm happy that he wasn't. You know, he got the screen time that he did have. You know, I like that. I think I actually need to go backwards to find this buried treasure, but it's fine. It's fine. But he's not my favorite character. In the original My Hero, my favorite character was Tenyi. I love Tenyi. It's because I love speedsters, but also I just like Tenyi as a character. For him, you know, we saw him go fight Stain because his brother and like all the things that were happening with that. I think that was a very fun character moment for him, and seeing how he kind of grew up and how he realized that he doesn't have to be alone to the point where even he lets himself not be the main attacker. He carries everyone. His legs were made to keep children, give children smiles, or I think he said something like these legs were given, like my legs are to make children happy, or something of the sort. Really cool character moment for him. I love that character moment for him. I can't remember exactly what he said, but really awesome. If you guys seen the final, like, the illustration that they did, I won't lie. I like how he looks. He's a very handsome man. But I don't know. Something about it just... His face irks me, I think. Is his problem. His face irks me. And not even, like... He looks fine, honestly. He looks fine in, like, Horikoshi's drawings of him in, like, later in the series. And when he's, like, grown up. Those drawings. Where, like, Deku is the... Like, when Deku took pictures of everyone. He looked fine. But he irked me. I don't know why. He just irked me. It was very strange. I don't know why he irked me. Oh, yeah. Spear! Boom! Damn, it's far as fuck. Like, let's get this creeper on. Damn, that actually hits far. That's like impressively far. You know what? I'm impressed. This spear has impressed me. That's your creeper. That was a very late reaction time, but, you know, I guess better late than never. I hate the spider noises. I'm not a big spider fan. I don't have, like, arachnophobia or anything. I'm not a big fan of spiders. In real life, I should say, big fan of spiders. I love what spiders do for my house and how they get rid of bugs. I don't want them in my house. I want them outside of my house, granted. But I appreciate what they do. You know, they get rid of my bugs. But in this game, I don't know, it always creeped me out. Maybe it's because when I was a kid, I don't like them a lot, and they stayed creeping me out. One thing that always creeped me out as a kid in Minecraft, whenever I was like out exploring. Remember, I cried because of this when I was in like 5th grade. No, it wasn't 5th grade. It was 4th grade, maybe 3rd grade. But I was playing the Pocket Edition of Minecraft on mobile. I think it was on a tablet, actually. I was playing it, and I found a little cross. Do I have like any things to make it quickly? I have some spruce. It was made of... I could have just mined some dirt really quickly, actually. This should be enough dirt. I'll get rid of this oak plank. But what I found, it was just like in a random bit of of grass. I found this. This exactly. I was like, ooh. I was like, oh, a cross. Hero brine. I mined down into it. There was a whole cave. It was so dark. I kind of already creeped, because Herobrine, of course, I was a kid. Herobrine creeped me out when I was young. And seeing that into the dark cave, and then like the cave noises happened, I was so scared I started to cry. I was terrified as a child. And it's funny now, but kind of traumatizing. It was traumatizing. Yeah, I couldn't. Even now, Herobrine kind of still irks me. Probably because of that just like fear I had of him back when I was young, and that like, because that experience is like very seated deep into my mind. So I think I did get a little, might be slightly traumatized of Herobrine actually. Ooh, free sugarcane. But remember, me and my friend, I was in a massive like server with a bunch of my buddies. We had some mods on there, and randomly there was a Herobrine mod that popped up. That was fun. That was interesting. My friend kept asking me, "Did you download this? Did you download this?" Trying to blame me for it. When yeah, I don't know how to. I don't know how to do that, sir. Because we were on Bedrock, and I don't know how to do that. We were playing with Minecraft Realms, or was it on? I was on Bedrock. That's all I knew, and I was playing on my PlayStation, not my computer, because I didn't play Minecraft on my computer at the time. Because I don't know, it's just not what I'm used to. Now I'm used to it, slightly used to it. I'm getting used to it, but play it, and like when it first happened. There was like a sign, I think. Oh no, there was something that flashed on my screen. It just said like, I'm watching you" or something. I thought my eyes played tricks on me. I was like, oh, huh. So I asked him, "Hey, anything flash? Was there something on the screen for a second?" He's like, "No." I was like, "Oh, my eyes just must have played tricks on me." I kept going. I saw a sign, I don't know if I caught that. Edit around it. Sorry about that little cut there. But there was a sign for Herobrine. I think it was from Herobrine. It said something like, this is not your place. Get out of here," or something of the sort. I was like, "Oh, someone left a sign here. They must have known I was here and like put a sign there to help. Thank you, appreciate it." I forget what the sign said. It was like something tacky, but we kept going, and then something flashed on my screen again. I caught it this time. It said something like, "You're damned," or like, "I'm coming after you." And I was like, all right, something definitely flashed on my screen this time. He kept saying, "No, you're crazy." I'm almost certain he downloaded the mod onto it and then tried to gaslight me and thinking I'm crazy, which I know how crazy I am. I know I'm not crazy for that. I don't see things. I just hear things. So I'm a different type of crazy. Oh shit. But yeah, I just like no, I didn't do this. I didn't do this. So who did it? So I was just straight doing it, and then I saw Herobrine and he disappeared. I was like, wait a minute, no, I saw something. I know I saw someone. It's just you and me on the server right now. Who the fuck was that? And he's like, oh, I don't know. Oh, something underneath that igloo. Kept saying like, oh, I don't know. And then he started typing in chat. Herobrine was, and he had the thing. He was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna get your ass." When I realized it was like a thing like that, I sort of tried to rage bait Herobrine. I called him a bitch. I called him, "Yeah, you ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gotta like that. Hey, buddy, you fucked." I don't say those fuckers, but I was like, "You ain't gotta like that," which I was rage baiting him, but for some reason, Herobrine, air quotes, went after my friend, which is really funny. And apparently, there was for some reason Herobrine, like the you know the Herobrine summoning structure. You guys know it. I assume you know it. If you don't, look it up. Or I won't. Maybe editing Parker will put up a picture of it. Probably. Oh, I'm going backwards. Probably not. I'll probably forget because I don't. I won't lie. I kind of when I edit, I kind of I don't watch the entire video in full. I kind of edit around some things. I edit out a part and then I'll edit back into where it seems like the most like reasonable area. I'm not good at editing. I'll be better. I'll get better as time goes on, of course. But as of right now, I'm not good at editing. Maybe when I start getting paid from this, I'll hire an editor and have them give me, help me, because I'm not. Editing's fun. Editing is fun. I do like the video making process. I like recording. I like editing. And then seeing the final product come out. I do like it. It's just I'm not great at it right now. But it's a skill. It's a skill I'll learn. I just can't make sure I can't. I gotta make sure I also keep my other skills like soldering and literature making. I made some. Mango's made some poems in his day. Mango Moles is back, but Mango's made some poems back in his day. I was part of this literature club back in my high school. Yeah, it was my childhood friend actually introduced me to this club. It was a pretty interesting club. I feel like there was about, I think it was me and then 3 other people, including my childhood friend. There might have been a 4th, but it's like she was I think it was a she. I feel like she was just like deleted from my memory or something. And then I gently opened the door. If you can't, I hope you guys are. I assume you guys are able to tell pretty quickly, but I'm referencing Doki Doki Literature Club. Mango was not actually in a literature club, but I have made poems. That's real though. I've made a poem or 2, but I was not part of a literature club. I did not have a childhood best friend that introduced me to a literature club. But I did have a childhood best friend. I have. He's still alive, thankfully. He did have he almost wasn't alive because he had brain cancer, to the point where his brain cancer was so weird and so mysterious that I think there was a group of 40 kids. Only him and someone else survived. So only 2 of like a group of 40 kids survived. He's in like a paper about it. Shit was crazy. I'm very lucky that he's alive, and I'm grateful that he's alive. I don't believe in God. Oh shit! The fucking fuck. Oh no! I'm talking about this is a bad place to be. I'm supposed to be talking about my friend's brain cancer. Fuck. Where's my bed? Oh, fuck. Fuck. I think well, that was something. Oh, wait, where the fuck's my boat? I left my boat? Fuck. Well, back to talking about my friend's brain cancer. So my friend had brain cancer. Because normally, with cancer, it only either webs or it it balls up. But with his, actually, I don't know, I won't say his name at all, and it's a face. But where his both balled and webbed, so it's very weird. So he's very special guy. Also have another friend with heart cancer, so I have a lot of people with cancer. I don't know why. I just know a lot of people with cancer. Wait. No, I don't know 2. I think I might know 3 people with cancer. I definitely know 2 people with cancer, maybe 3. I forget if they had bone cancer or not. I remember they had something wrong with their bones. I don't know if they had bone cancer or not. But I never had cancer, luckily. I don't think I probably ever have cancer. I've had a lot of medical issues though. That's true. Because I've had bronchitis when I was like 6 months old or something. I have asthma. I've been electrocuted by a wall plug. I've been burned. Mostly I went to the medical room for. I almost died a few times. I've had surgery on my tear duct. That's interesting. Mango fact. I couldn't cry out of one of my tear ducts when I was really young, and they did surgery and fixed it. So that's a fun fact. Fun fact one, people don't really know this. Your tear duct my tear duct did not work, and then they fixed it. But now, one of my eyes, my left eye in particular, will sometimes double up on tears. So I don't know if it's because that's the one it had surgery on, so it does that, or because my body got used to it was functioning, making the making tears for two eyes, but it only had one place to go out of, so it kind of just got used to making two tears in one eye. I don't know. Couldn't tell you actually. All I know is that it happens. It could or it's just a thing that happens to the human body and I'm overcomplicating it. I don't know. Could give a rat's ass, honestly, what the answer was. Fucking mining fatigue. It's gonna suck to mine this bed up. Luckily, how much longer do I have mining fatigue? Fucking 2 fucking minutes. I hate those fucking ocean monuments. Forgot the name for a second. But, Do I have anything else? Do I have any other, life-altering medical problems? I can't think of any. I don't have any left that I know of, at least. Because I talked about asthma. I had bronchitis. I almost died because I couldn't breathe. I don't know if this one's going in the video, but when I was in elementary school, I had an ultrasound on my nuts. This is a real thing. I had an ultrasound on my nuts because it hurt to sit down so much that it almost brought me to tears multiple times. It hurt to sit down. Because we thought one of my balls, the ones on the inside, got twisted. We checked. It was fine. Maybe a little twist, but it was all good. It fixed itself out, and I could sit properly again. Like a few days after the ultrasound. But oh my god, that pain was immeasurable. And I didn't want to tell anybody because I don't have a dad to tell, and I didn't want to tell my mom because that's a guy thing. You don't tell your mom guy things. See what happens when I have to mine a bed for over 30 seconds. I don't know how long I've been mining this bed, but you're gonna sit through all of it with me. But I didn't have a dad, I only had a mom, and I didn't want to talk to my mom about guy stuff because I'm a guy. I should keep it still, and that's not, you don't talk to girls about guy things. So I learned when I was younger. Of course, all the other masculine things around me. Oh shit, that's a one with a parent. That's a parent. Oh fuck. Told me to be a nice, emotional man. Oh. And I did for a while. Now, I show my emotions. Sometimes I get in a good cry because I read The Greatest State Developer, and it's actually made me tear up a little bit because it was ending. I did. You know what made me bawl crying? I was watching an anime called To Your Eternity. If you know what the Silent Voice is, it's made by the same creator. Oh my god, I've had anime make me cry. I cried in One Piece. I've teared. I won't say cry, but I've teared up in other animes. I've teared up at Naruto when Neji died. But oh my god, To Your Eternity, it made me bawl my eyes out, cry, because it's doom and despair. I didn't cry at Evangelion, honestly. Probably because people there. I didn't cry at Evangelion. I didn't cry when Kamina died. I didn't cry. I don't cry a lot. I'm not a big crier. Especially when shows and shit. I am kind of fucked. But I don't cry much. But To Your Eternity made me bawl my eyes out. Just the story of it. How what happened with the characters. I won't spoil anything. Go watch it. Go watch To Your Eternity. This is not a request. This is not hey, you should go. This is a demand. You go watch To Your Eternity, and it's such a good anime. It is genuine. It's so good. You guys should watch it. It's so good. But I won't spoil anything. But watch the second season. The reason I didn't cry at the first, because I watched it the first season as it came, when it came out. Well, not when it came out. It was all out by the time I watched it. But watched the first season, then I didn't, watch the second season at all. And then I picked it back up this last year, about I think October, November, maybe September to November region. I picked it back up. It's just like, I've watched the anime again. Haven't watched it in a hot minute. Watched To Eternity. So he has a second season. Watched it. Saw the third season was out too. It's like, oh, I'll watch it. Oh my god. The only reason I didn't cry at the first season is because I knew it was gonna happen. If I did cry, if I didn't watch it for the first season, I would have probably cried. I would have cried. I don't think I would cry like I did during the second season. I haven't cried like I did during the third season. I haven't cried like that. Some fuck shit's happened in the third season, because I think as right now, this is kind of dating the episode, but as right now, the third season's still coming out. I actually need to catch back up on it, because I took a little bit of a break watching anime because I was not able to watch anime for a little bit. But basically the entire month of December, I wasn't able to watch anime. But I'm back in the place I can now, so I'm going to go back and start watching them again. I need to catch it back up on To Your Eternity. Told you I want to be a Kamen Rider. Digimon Beat Break. And no, wait, there's another one. Wait, I'm almost certain there's another one I was catching up on. I don't know. It's gone. It's not in my head anymore. But started catching on to that. Oh god. Yeah. Then I caught up on ReZero because I watched the first season. I didn't watch the second season or the newest season or the third season. I think there's only 3 seasons. So I started watching that. Very good series. I think To Your Eternity is also really good, right? To Eternity is really good. I think ReZero is very good. ReZero, I think, is one of the best isekais of all time. I think it's a really good anime. It's not my personal top 10 list. After I talk about ReZero, I'll tell you my top 10 list. But I think it's a really good anime. It has really nice emotional beats. It has fun characters. I like most of the characters in ReZero. I remember first time watching ReZero, I actually stopped in partway through season 1 because I was watching Subaru. I won't tell you, of course. I'm trying to spoil what happens in it, but partway through it, I watched majority episodes. I think I had I was on. Saying the episode name shouldn't. I was on the Pig of Greed or whatever the name was. I was watching that, and I had such disgust for Subaru because he was kind of seeing off him show those negative traits and how much those negative traits were really affecting him, and kind of reminded me of my own negative traits and how much I kind of hated those parts myself, to the point where I started to hate Subaru because of it. But it wasn't really hate. It was more just disgust of seeing it. Watching it again now, after I've had some years of time to grow and become a better person, I was disgusted. I was still I wouldn't even say disgusted, but put off by it, but for a different reason than what I was, whenever I first watched it. Because when I first watched it, the reason I was so disgusted by it, because I saw part of myself in his own bad parts and his own insecurities. Cherry Blossoms, and kind of seeing that reflected upon myself made it so I was didn't really like it, because I don't like it. I don't like it showing that part of it and having it be that. But now watching, I was still just disgusted by it because I remember the feelings I had in the past. But I also seeing just how much Subaru as a character, I'm trying to say without spoiling, but he's a character of hope. When I first saw it, when I first started rewatching it, I called Super and the ReZero anime of doom and despair. Right? Funny joke. Sad things happen in ReZero, but now honestly, it's a very hopeful anime. Not saying it doesn't have its parts where it's downtrodden and the main character depressed. He barely wants to move on like that. But even so, he still fights. It's something I really like. He's still someone who, through it all, he still does the greater good. He's still a good person. He's still he went down a darker path. He went down, some dark alleys and struggled mentally. But even through that, he persevered. That's what I really like. That's to me what ReZero is. Even through the darkness, persevering. And that's the story of ReZero to me. That's like the theme of ReZero, I should say. That the even through darkness, persevering. And it's a really good message of the story. Maybe I could be misreading it. It wouldn't be the first time I kind of misread what an anime is about and not really understand it. But that's what ReZero is to me. Where Subaru Natsuki is not a perfect person. He's not a good a completely stand up guy. But I think honestly, better than Mushoku Tensei, which I'm gonna ReZero is better than Mushoku Tensei. Konosuba is better than Mushoku Tensei. But I'm not here to. People might not agree with me when I say that, but I feel like ReZero does a really good job at showing me the humanity of the character Subaru Natsuki, showing that he has faults. He's not a perfect person. The faults he has are both when he was back in our world, and also things that happened to him from the new world, and new things that happened to him, and new things in his mind that happened to him in the new world. I think that's a really good part of the story, where it shows that it's not even just him in the old world he had a bad life in the old world, not this that. Is that even in this new world, he's still he's not a perfect person. That's why I kind of like seeing him compared to Kazuma from Konosuba, where they both had they're fairly similar starts. They both got transported to a different world. Had something special about them in that different world. Thought they were going to be special in the different world, but it turns out they were just a normal guy with sometimes either a power that is unique to them, or people around him that are very strong. Even then, they had abilities unique to them. They had people around them that are either physically, mentally, or strong, all that stuff. And seeing how different they are, because Kazuma also had bad, not the greatest life, but he didn't really have a bad life in his real world. He was kind of just a homebody. He didn't really want to leave his home. And that's, and Subaru didn't leave his home as well, but for a very different reason, which, at this point, I've talked about it enough. Spoilers. I'm a spoiler, Konosuba and ReZero. I've talked about it enough. You should have realized at this point. I'm going to talk about it. Spoilers. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning. I'll put into the video where I'll stop talking about spoilers. But if you don't care about ReZero, Konosuba, and maybe I might just spoil other shit. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. But I'm tired of dancing around these topics. I'm spoiling. If you care about spoilers and care about spoilers of these series, stop watching. But with Kazuma, he was a homebody. But nothing really bad. Well, at least what we've seen in the anime so far. Like, he wasn't bullied at all. He wasn't, like, ridiculed. He was just kind of a homebody because, he just liked his home. He liked being at his house. He liked being home. It was his area where he liked. He played games all day. And that's, like, that's kind of your classic isekai protagonist's world. Which I understand why, because he's supposed to be a rip on, like, isekai protagonist in total. So, what's mad about that? Where Subaru had a very similar thing, where he was a homebody, but the reason he was a homebody is different. He was a homebody because he, one, embarrassed himself on the first day of school, but that's not the reason he was a homebody. The reason he was a homebody is because he felt so inadequate. So he also felt so isolated at school to the point where he kind of, started disassociating, started getting depressed. Because Subaru Natsuki is a insanely talented person. So is Kazuma. Subaru Natsuki is insanely gifted with smarts. He's physically active. As we see in like the first episode, he moves on those like bandit guys. He shit face. Shit, like dumbass, dumber ass, and dumbest ass, or whatever. I'm gonna call him dumb and dumbass because that's what I called him whenever I watched him. Dumb and dumber. With dumb and dumber, he was moving. His opponent was like bigger than him, weighed more than him, and he punched the shit out of him. The only reason he stopped fighting is because there was a knife involved. If he did it, he would have won. I completely believe brother would have won. He's insanely good. He's actually really smart. He picked up an entire language in 8-9 days. I shouldn't say picked up, but he learned the basics of an entire language completely. I guess not. It wasn't completely foreign to him. He didn't know how to speak it, which was nice. But the written reading language, he picked that up at 9 days. Which, yeah, it's probably gonna be a little easier. And he also had the ability to translate from, hey, in Japanese it's this, I can translate that. He had an easier time. Granted, Kazuma didn't have to deal with that shit. Kazuma is my guild for real, but Kazuma didn't have to deal with that shit. But just the way he had to learn that, he's insanely smart. It's shown in the because in season 2, remember, spoilers, season 2, he went through the trial, right? Remember the past, essentially. Saw his parents. We know he was insanely gifted. He didn't even try, and he was really good in class. He was extremely physically, didn't train, he was physically gifted. In elementary school, that's the reason that everyone kind of liked him. He was smart, he was fast, he was good at sports, but he didn't train at all. He didn't make sure that those skills were polished. He just had the skills really good. Essentially, he had multiple different skills where everyone else around him was polishing out their skills. His skills were already fairly polished, They came out pre-polished, but as time went on, they started to dull. They still looked as pretty as they were a little, pretty as they were before. I mean, not as pretty, but they were still pretty good. But everyone else around them was polishing their skills, making sure they work on those skills and polishing over and over and over. At a certain point, they're gonna shine more. They're just gonna be better than him. And nothing disrespectful to Subaru, but it's just at a certain point they're just gonna be better. It just happens. And now, he's at high school. He started to feel lonely because in middle school, he used humor as his way of standing out. Where, yeah, maybe he's not the smartest now, he's not the fastest, but he's funny. And it worked for him for a really long time, actually. His humor was his mechanism to be able to still be different, from his dad. Because if, they don't know, Subaru's dad, what was his name? I don't know his name. I can't remember his name. But his dad he was he was insanely gifted at almost everything, like kind of like like Subaru was. He is insanely gifted. He has he's really good at almost anything he does, and he's but he's also humble and kind, and everyone around him respects him, and everyone around Subaru said anything he did, well, you're just not because anything Subaru did, well, it's because you're your father's son. That's all Subaru was to. That's what he thought. That's what he was to people. He was his father's son. Of course he was gonna succeed. His father succeeded. They didn't see him as a new person, as a different person other than his father's son. Subaru Natsuki wasn't Subaru Natsuki. He was son of his father. He was son of, whatever his name was, Natsuki. Subaru Natsuki. But in this new world, no one knew his father. Oh shit, does he have a parent? Yeah, it's a parent. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh shit, that's my ass. But no one knew his father. No one there knew anything about the Natsuki family. Oh shit. Damn, they fast. Fuck, dude. What the fuck are, I guess polar bears are kind of, I guess that makes sense. But where Subaru Natsuki, in that new world, he didn't have to deal with the people, thinking he's like his father or comparing him to his father. That's probably honestly why he was disillusioned for a really long time about it. Because even whenever he was returning death and shit, he wasn't really. He kind of kept his cool through most of it. I think. No fuck off, dude. I don't care you got your ass a kid. I'll hit you once. You better fuck off. But he didn't he could kind of be his own person. I think that kind of disillusioned him to being this is, kind of, no fucking, fuck off, dude. No way you're on my ass still. You better. I'm trying to talk about fucking Subaru Natsuki. You fucking asshole. I'm trying to talk about Subaru Natsuki and why he's a really cool and interesting character. And you're here trying to what? Fuck with me? You fucking asshole. And now there's fucking archers because of you. You dick. Dude, why is he still after me? I can't keep talking about Subaru Natsuki because this asshole's after me. Spear. Bah. Got his ass. Got her ass, I guess. She was a parent. She was a mother, but that child an orphan now. His mom should not have been on my ass like that. Back to Subaru Natsuki. But with Subaru Natsuki, he was, disillusioned. Thought he was, he wasn't in a new place. And just seeing him, fall like that, fall in the greed of the pig, where, yell at, because he couldn't talk to anybody. You better not have a fucking kid. He couldn't talk to anybody about, what's happened to him, because they don't remember it at all, and they'll think he's crazy. The idea of a guy going back in time and doing all this shit, that's insane. That's just that's insane talk. You're crazy. Well, for Subaru, that's his reality. When Ram was killing him in the mansion, he had no idea. He screamed, begged, why are you doing this? Why? I wanted to be friends with you. I wanted everyone to care. I care about you guys. He learned how to read. He knows how to cut onion. He finally learned how to cut a potato properly. And they never remembered. Emilia never, Ram never remembered. Ram never remembered. Beatrice, Emilia never remembered about it. And also, we know Puck can read minds, right? Puck had to have like some idea because he could read Subaru's mind. Because we know this kid, he's like, yeah, his mind's a fucking mess right now. He probably couldn't completely understand it, but he probably was like, yeah. And he was a freak about it too. He freaked out like me. I'm freaked out. Mango freaked out. They call me Mango Freak in the sheets. They don't call me Mango Freak in the sheets. Don't call me Mango Freak in the sheets. If you do, I'm going to ban you. You're going to get like fucking blacklisted. I'm going to get my fucking military on you if you call me Mango Freak in the sheets ever. Oh, we back in the Mesa? No. We're back in rain. Who the fuck just stopped me? Those random ass fish? No, but don't call me Mango Freak in the sheets. And if any of my friends are watching this right now, and you call me Mango Freak in the sheets, I'm going to go to your guys' house and I'm going to kill you. This isn't a throw. I might get banned if I say that. I'm going to deliver you flowers. I'm going to deliver you flowers and I'm gonna show you why they call me Mango Freak in the sheets if you do it. No, I need to stop propagating it. Don't call me Mango Freak in the sheets. Do not call me Mango Freak in the sheets. you can call me anything. You can even call me Dookie. That's how I feel right now. Me and Ivanka on a spiritual level. This way? This way. Because we need to go to positive 600, negative 2,000. That is about where home is, guys. So let's go this way. When we ever hit 2,000, we'll make sure to only really start going down. It was like 2,000 something. So, but we'll keep going down. I'm curious. I was talking about how I make stories for my characters. Do you guys do that when there's like a silent protagonist? I always do it for like Persona. I'll have my of course I'll like use the character the dialogue options, and I'll use those of course. But even then, I like my Persona 5 character, he's kind of a snarky. He was a little snarky. He's a little bit of an ass. But he was a good guy overall. Like him and Ryuji got along really well. I don't know. I've always liked the best friend character of like Persona games. Like I love Yosuke. I love like Junpei. I love Ryuji. The thing I don't love in Persona games, when I'm playing a teenager and my teacher wants to sleep with me. I don't know why that's in so many Persona games, and I wish it wasn't. But you gotta accept the bad and the good. You can just not have relationships with your teachers, and I guess. But it's the principle of it, It's the principle of me not liking teenagers getting with things. But the thing that makes me feel really uncomfortable about it is, now that I'm 19 years old, I'm a legal adult. In those games, the romance options are either I'm being groomed, or the main character is in their age range, but I'm not. I'm like even in Persona 5, even Persona 5, I'm still I'm 2-3 years older than them. Not the craziest thing, not the craziest age gap. I personally not a big fan of it. I won't do it. So I'm really hoping it'd be so cool if Persona 6 were all adults. I'd be surprised if Atlas did it. They love using teenagers. But I would love it if they're all adults, so I didn't have to feel weird about it. So if they were in even if they were in college, they're like 1920s. You can still have them act like teenagers easily. We're still in college. We're still learning to be grown-ups. I'm in college. I can say this. But you can definitely. I've been streaming. I've been recording. I started recording at 5. It's not 9. I've been recording for a hot minute. But that also includes times where I stopped recording. There was some where I wasn't actually recording and just playing the game, all the other stuff. But damn, I've been doing this shit for a few hours. I think I think whenever I get home, I'm gonna call it quits, guys. I know it's sad. You don't want to see your favorite YouTuber go, but we gotta leave some things open for next episode. Why the fuck, dude? All right, we gotta boom, got it. Boom, you looking for this? But alright, we're going. We're leaving off whenever I get home. This is a big exploring episode. We found a lot of things. We found diamonds too. Very fun episode with a lot of exploring. Next episode, maybe a little bit more boring in terms of some things, but definitely we're gonna put our nose to the grinder, working on our house. I say ours again, like you're here with me, but you guys are here with me, spiritually you're here with me, because of course I'm by myself in this very, very lonely land, but it's a little less lonely with you guys here, so thank you guys. It's like to bring it back to a topic that was happening a while before. You're my Lablava to my gentle criminal, and I'm not going to groom you. I know technically it's not, what he did wasn't grooming, and she was a legal adult, but it still doesn't stop me from feeling icky. Are we home? Chat, are we home? Am I stupid? This isn't home. This is not my house. Not my beautiful, beautiful home. Am I stupid? It should be closer to the jungle. Oh, welcome to the jungle. Supposed to be close to a savannah. What the fuck? F3. Oh, maybe that's the reason. Now I want to be moving on this axis mainly. If I head straight, I might be able to find it. I'm going the wrong direction. If I head straight, I might be able to find it. Is blue Z? I don't know. I don't play computer much. Oh shit, creeper. Not again. Fuck. No. What do we end the episode? Oh, good. We didn't end the episode here, gentlemen. And gentle ladies. And gentle they thems. Ice bucket challenge. We remember. Oh, dude, that's so funny. We remember when the ice bucket challenge thing existed. Where the fuck is home? I thought I got the coordinates correctly. Maybe I didn't. Let me go check one more time. I'll be back in a second. Let me go check one more time, see if I was right. Hey guys, we're back. Turns out I was wrong. It's not positive 600, it was negative 600. So we're moving this way again. Moving this way. We gotta go about 1,000 blocks that way. Or I guess the amount of blocks till we get to 600. Negative 600. Our Z is fine. Our X is the problem, right? We're a few like 100 off our Z. Not that we can easily move 100 blocks. Our X is the problem. We are like on the opposite side of where we should be. Hey guys, we're back home now. Turns out, little goof. I saw the negative 600 as a positive 600. So I went to 600 negative 25, negative 2,000. So that was fun. I accidentally took a screenshot. That's fine. Set my spawn point back here. But we're back home now. Let me go to my special rock to do the outro. I need to get there. At some point, I'll make like an actual platform. The eggs are different? To forget anything. We didn't, sadly. But that's not the business here. I look very silly with all these different colors on. That's not the issue here. That is the end of the episode. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see, I hope you guys enjoyed my rants, my exploration, finding the cherry blossoms, the spruce, the kelp, the coral, all of the others. Yes, yes, I remember it all. This like few hour long sessions. Now that the recording time of this one part alone is over 2 hours, this is gonna be really fun to edit. That's not your problem. That's mine. Destroy that grass. That's my problem to edit, and I will edit, and you guys will see this hopefully at some point soon, probably in like 3 to 4 days of when I make this. And you guys don't need to know when I make this. I'm trying to date this as much as possible. You guys know this came out in 2026, and that's all you guys need to know. So, I'll see you guys later. See you guys in the next one, where I hopefully actually build a little bit of the base and set up a little more, and maybe make some diamond gear. Ooh, maybe go to the Nether. Ooh, and at some point go to the end to get an elytra. Ooh. And I hope you do. Do you guys see that? Like that little like bit of pixel on my chin that like keeps bothering me every time I do this, but it's fine. I can deal with it. Deal with it for you guys. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment whatever you want. I'll try to respond to some comments, and I'll see everyone later. Bye bye.